What is up and welcome back to the channel. Today I don't want to talk about cameras. Well, I kind of do, but not the camera that you're thinking. I want to talk about vlogging cameras. If you know anything about my vlogs, you know that I shoot them on the street with the DJI Pocket 2. I was actually thinking about making a review, like it's still 2023, is it still worth to have a DJI Pocket 2 until it broke. Yeah, it broke. I don't understand either. You see, the gimbal just is there, it's locked. It doesn't move anymore, which turns into an absolutely useless camera, really. I was thinking, should I just get a new DJI Pocket 2 and then I have the creator combo, everything else is fine, everything else is working. Until DJI came out and released the Pocket 3. So it sounds to me like I should upgrade it. So I did. Let's open it. So just like the Pocket 2, I also got the creator combo for the Pocket 3 because I think having the microphone, it's really important when you're shooting videos on the street. There's a lot of noise and stuff. So let's open the box and see what's inside. So let's go straight to what's really interesting and then we come back to this small box. I left the instructions and manuals and stuff inside the box because, well, you know me, I'm probably not using them. So it comes down on all this really nice pouch. It's a really good way of keeping literally everything in here. I'm probably not gonna carry all this. This uses way too much stuff in my bag. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a pocket camera. So I will most likely carry whatever is needed and this pouch is gonna stay home. So in here it comes the most important thing, obviously the Pocket itself. I'm gonna come back to you in just a second. It also has the handle that has the extra battery. The other handle, which is just so we can attach the tripod. Oh, that looks different. The microphone itself, it has a clip so you can put it on. Easy as that, just like the microphone for the Pocket 1. And it has the tripod itself. So the tripod is quite different. This is an actual solid tripod. It looks way stronger than the former tripod, which was this. Just so you can see the difference. And then in the other pocket it comes down a couple of cables and string so it doesn't fall from your hand and the dead cat. Now the microphone from the Pocket 2 is really good, but there was one thing that was always really annoying me, which was this. It was really simple to get the dead cat out of it, and it's just because it is such a small plug. You see, it's just those two fingers there that attach in here and that's it. So while it holds, every time that you take it off your pocket this falls and then you have to attach it again, and I lost this so many times and I had to find it again so many times. Now I can see that for the Pocket 3 it has an improvement. You see that? Well, that goes somewhere in here and it's actually holding the microphone much better. Big improvement. That's one of the things that I was always complaining about the Pocket 2, was the microphone always losing the dead cat. Finally, let's go down to this box here, which I assume is gonna be the case for the Pocket 3, just like the case for the Pocket 2. Yep. And also a couple of other bits that come inside the box as well. That's just a magnet, so you can put on inside your shirt and you can magnetize your microphone to it so it fits literally anywhere. Actually quite strong. And that's a wide angle lens for the Pocket itself, so it gives you a wider view of field for when you're shooting or vlogging or whatever it is that you're doing. So let's start comparing physically the two cameras. This is the case for the two of them. So you can see, I can see like the Pocket 3 is slightly bigger, it's slightly chunkier. When you hold it like this, you can clearly see the difference, but when you put it in side by side, it's not so much, but the 3 is definitely bigger than the 2. Inside the cases, we have space to magnetize the wide angle adapter on both of them. On the Pocket 2 we have also this connector so you can plug the camera to your phone. As you can see, I lost one of them. Here we have space for 2 of them, for the wide angle adapters and for the black mist filter. Comparing the cameras themselves, well, let me put an adapter here just to make it a fair comparison. Now, why did I say a fair comparison? Because this adapter here, which is the adapter so it reads the microphone from the Pocket 2, kind of lived in the camera. I never took it off. It was always there. It even fits perfectly well inside the case, and I used to take the camera out. So to make it fair, we add on for the Pocket 3, because I assume this is just gonna live here as well, because that's what I need to be able to put on the tripod for the Pocket 3. Now, in the sense of the size of the camera, I can see the Pocket 3 is like, it feels bigger in the hand, but it's not a bad thing, it's just, it feels really good quality. On the back of the camera, you can see the Pocket 2 had 4 buttons and the Pocket 3 only has 2, the record and the joystick. Kind of really use these 2 buttons as well, but the main difference is the size of the screens. Like, hold on, let me do this. Clearly, the size of the screen is a big difference, and that's both helpful because, you know, it's a bigger screen, but it can also be very distracting because, you know, I used to look a lot at the screen when I was shooting on the Pocket 2, and having a bigger screen, I feel like I'm gonna be doing the same instead of be looking at the camera itself. Let's get into the camera itself. So just with a flick of the screen, that's how you turn the camera on and off. And yeah. Give me 2 seconds, let me set this up. First impressions of the screen, it's an actual good screen. The screen that we had on the Pocket 2, you know those first phones that were launched in the market like back in 2004 or something like that, that you had like a very low responsive screen? That was the Pocket 2. Now this is like a modern phone. It's super responsive. Quality of the screen is really good. Well, obviously I only touched for this minute and a half, but it looks really good. It's really easy to navigate. And one thing that I always had an issue with the Pocket 2 that I was hoping they would fix is how long it would take me to power it on. And then obviously it's not gonna do now, but then I had to turn it around, and then I had to start recording, and I lost a lot of shots because of that, just because it took so long until I could get like on, turn, record. I lost a lot of shots, like B-roll shots, when I was out on the street or something exciting was happening and I just, you know, well, lost that shot. Now, when you turn it on, it's already facing there and ready for you to press record. And actually, I'm not gonna do it, but there's a setting that when you turn it on, it's already recording. It already starts automatically recording. So it's really good for this on the goes kind of thing. You put it on the tripod, it feels like it's staying there. It's not a small wind that's gonna take it down. It's not a small wind who's gonna make your camera fall. And it's there. It's the Pocket 2. Well, it had this thing here on the tripod that you could bounce it around until you properly get the shot you want. You can do all of that just moving the gimbal side from one side to the other, so don't really feel like this is gonna make a difference when, like, it's the difference in the strength of the tripod is it's very big. So let's talk a little bit about what this camera can actually do. It has a 1-inch sensor, so overall the quality of the shot's gonna be better, especially on dark occasions. Probably already seen all the great things about this camera on other reviews. 120 frames per second, 4K, active tracking, so you can put the camera in a tripod and go do your thing and it's gonna follow you. And the massive screen, it's definitely gonna help so you can see better your shot. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to. And if you flick the screen down and just press it, so now you can actually shoot vertical, which is, I thought it was something like this will be coming soon. That's just there already, good to go. He also shoots in D-Log 10-bit, so it has an amazing dynamic range, so you can get actual details on the whites and actual details on the blacks. Stereo microphone, which I'll be honest, a lot of times when I had the Pocket 2, I forgot putting on the microphone, and he ended up recording on the stereo microphone. And just the fact that you can do that and still have good audio, like you wouldn't notice, I wouldn't notice when I forgot to put on the microphone, and it still records good quality. So I assume the Pocket 3 is gonna be even better. One thing that I thought was really good on the Pocket 2 is that you can just plug on an USB-C cable to it and you just go recording as it goes. Now you actually have a portable battery that does that for you. In less than 20 minutes you can charge 80% of it. So once you see your battery is running low, plug it for 15 minutes and you're good to go for another couple of hours. Now the case, when you put it inside, you have a right way of putting, just so, well, first of all, it protects the screen, so the screen has to go on the inside, and then it protects the camera itself, so everything looks quite well protected. And when you have the handle, you can actually again use it to move the camera out and take it out of the case. It does feel bigger than the Pocket 2, and well, you know, it is a pocket camera, so the size of it does really matter. When you add on the tripods, then yes, it makes quite a difference, but more because the tripod for the Pocket 2 was so small. It fits in the back pocket, and that's what matters really. Overall, I had such a great experience with the Pocket 2, and I wouldn't be upgrading now if the camera hadn't broken, which honestly, I still don't get it. I didn't drop it. I left it recording for a while. The next thing, when I turn the camera on again, is just saying gimbal has been protected, and then next minute, gimbal overheating, and that was that. I had a lot of great experiences. It is a very handy camera to have, but the fact that the Pocket 3 is out now is just a message for me to upgrade it. Also, a couple of weeks ago, I was out in the field. I was trying to shoot the review for the R6, which, well, as you can see, hasn't gone out yet. And I shot it on my phone, and it's just not the same experience as shooting in an actual vlogging camera. You have the microphone and you have, you know, it makes a lot of difference having a camera like this to create the content. I wasn't happy when I was shooting the videos on my phone. Like, I have them on my hard drive for the last 2 weeks and I haven't even opened them. But now we're back, aren't we? Ooh, that looks so much nicer than looking at the other one. Anyway, that's it for this video. This was just the unboxing of the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. I am very much looking forward to create some content with it, to create some vlogs, and I look forward to see what I can bring you with it. So keep tuning the channel. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, press the like button down here, and I'll see you in the next video.